I'm from Nonwalk High School in Woodbury, Connecticut. I am going to SoCAPA in Burlington, Vermont for an acting and film camp.
Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm from New Milford. I go to Canterbury School. I'm going to the Pratt Institute for the summer program.
I'm Haley Benoit. I go to Pembroke High School in Southbury, Connecticut. I'm going to Pratt in Brooklyn.
Hi, my name is Grace Yu, and I am a junior at the Kent School, rising senior. This summer I'm going to go to Oxford University in England.
My name is Kendall Ross, and I'm from Washington, Connecticut, and I received a grant for a theater program in Martha's Vineyard.
I'm Johnny Gilmet from Nonwalk High School in Woodbury, 15 and a sophomore. I'm going to Boston University's Visual Arts Summer Institute.
I am going to SoCAPA in Burlington, Vermont for an acting and film camp.
What do you love best about acting?
It's comfortable, and when I do it, it's not awkward in any way. It's just like I do it and I have fun doing it. We just did 9 to 5 in one scene. I'm a Southern lady and I just went crazy. And it's fun because you just let it go and you start screaming, and then it's like, then you walk off and it's silent and you're the one who made all that talk and noise. In 7th grade, I had to get a total hip replacement on my right hip, and I had to stop dancing at that point, and I didn't know where to go from there. And my friends encouraged me and introduced me to the middle school theater, and from then I was like, I should just try it, see it. I don't really have anything else to do. I think my high is when you go on the stage and you say something funny, or you say a remark or a line and you deliver it the right way, and the audience they get you, they say something, or they'll clap, or they'll laugh, and you're interacting with them. And I think every night it's the challenge, can I connect with this audience? Will they get what I'm trying to do? And I think that always brings me back.
I'm going to the Pratt Institute for the summer program starting July 7th. I was looking to get a good experience in the arts. A lot of different types of visual arts, sort of expand what I know. I love how you can purvey a certain message or a certain tone through visual art. I think that's really interesting. Ever since I was a kid, I like to draw and doodle and stuff, so I think it's just a more grown-up version of that, really.
If you can, sort of describe your personal style within artwork.
I think it's a lot of sort of cartoonish type things. Sort of can look at people for inspiration, I guess, their personalities and how they work, and then you sort of draw little caricatures of them and sort of blow up those traits that they have. I think it's just me sort of regurgitating what I've seen and what I've been through onto paper pretty much, and just drawing things I've seen in sort of a creative, more cartoonish style. There's definitely some themes in most of my work, but I do have a couple of pieces where I try and go outside that, or try and do something more traditional. I don't really know how to describe it, but there's definitely a theme. It's definitely a style.
I'm going to Pratt in Brooklyn. I wanted something that would kind of give me an experience that would really immerse me in my art, because in school you have art class, but it's one period of the day, and then you just kind of have to get out of that zone really quickly, whereas going to a program, I feel like it would kind of help me be more of an environment where it's art all the time.
Can you tell us about the first time you sort of realized your interest or passion for art?
Probably in 5th grade, because we did this art enrichment program almost, that you come in an hour early and the teacher gives you special projects for you to do, and I just kind of that was probably the best part of my week, because it was once a week, so I just really enjoyed that, and I was like, I want to do this more. I don't know, I like it because it's, with the drawing, it's more like meticulous and like detail oriented, but with painting, you can kind of just go off and like kind of go with the flow almost more so. I do a lot of portraiture, so I try and bring out colors that you don't normally like see within the faces and like in pictures and things. I like to do things with like either really weird angles of people's faces or like really close-up shots. Once you kind of get into it, it's kind of like, I don't know, you get focused on one thing and it's really just kind of block everything else out almost. Like I can spend an hour like just doing one eyeball, yeah.
This summer I'm going to go to Oxford University in England, and there's this college called Rothermere American Institute, and they major in American writers such as W.H. Auden, Sylvia Plath, and going there for English program. I was looking for a chance to get to know more writers than my school, because in a school it's really hard to experiment with what you learn. They have a clear curriculum that goes by really fast. This program, there's more outlet for you to express yourself. There's like some playwriting courses and some even dance courses, and you could look at the manuscripts of the actual writers and their letters. So there's more variety in the program.
What do you love best about writing? If there's just one thing, I mean.
That you could express whatever you want to express. It's like any kind of other art form, like dance or music, that it's whatever you want to do, you can do with it. The thing I absolutely hate about this job is smiling, making eye contact with those gift-crazy kids, showing a sparkling, welcoming, not too much gum, a lot of white teeth smile. Because there's this moment where you're talking to your friends or you're just walking around and you have this kind of clarity and just distance from what's happening. It's like I'm engaged in the conversation with my friends, but I just think in my head like, oh wow, this is make a really great conversation in my short story. So those moments really happen a lot.
I received a grant for a theater program in Martha's Vineyard. It's through the Vineyard Arts program in Edgartown, Martha's Vineyard, and it's a theater workshop including vocal, theater, and dance technique. Because I was primarily a dancer, I think I wanted to broaden my horizons and try something new.
What's your favorite part of doing what you do?
I mean, I've always loved performing. I think my whole family can vouch for me when I say that. I've been dancing on the coffee table since I was 2. Well, yeah, I definitely want to take dancing to a different, I want to like change it up a bit. So when I found out that my sister was hooping in her basement, then I was like, oh, well, I want to learn that. And so I struggled with it for a while. It was really challenging at first because it was like introducing a whole nother like element to dancing. It was like another appendage. My dance instructor, Rebecca Darling, she somehow got us to perform at Carnegie Hall. My group did a dance called Reflections, and it's about kind of like childhood and growing up and then looking back on it, and all about like relationships between people. It was like nothing I had ever experienced before. The stage was incredible at Carnegie, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity.
I'm going to Boston University's Visual Arts Summer Institute. I was looking for an opportunity to expand my portfolio and learn a couple things and have a good time.
What do you love best about like visual art?
I'd say I like it best because it's kind of like a global language. You know, you can be French, you can be Swedish or Spanish, but everyone speaks the arts.
What's your favorite part of like doing what you do in drawing and painting?
I like I get to be myself more than anywhere else I could. So it's I can do it anywhere. I can do it on a napkin at a restaurant, or I can do it in a studio with a canvas. It's just something you take with you. You don't need anything. It's really fun. If I'm finished something, I'm all ecstatic and excited. And normally wherever I do art, it tends to get pretty messy because there's pencils and shavings of sharpenings and like everything's all over the place. But it's like an organized mess sort of. Like, I mean, of course, I always wanted to be an artist, but unfortunately, what I want to be and what I'm gonna be might be two completely different things. Because, you know, my parents were all like, no art, you're gonna be starving artist or whatever. So I'm hoping to, like, go to school for some stupid profession, but then do art on the side. If my art career kicks off, then hopefully I can just take it and run with that.
Thank you, ASAP.
Thank you, ASAP, for everything.
Thank you, ASAP.
Thank you, ASAP. I'm really excited.
Thank you, ASAP, for this fantastic opportunity.
Thanks, ASAP. How is that?
Yeah, that was good.